Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be discussing business credit. A.W.A.R.E has launched a new package called Business Credit Builder Package. Now, we've been getting an influx of emails pertaining to the business credit and how to build credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social security number. Okay, so we're going to talk about this business credit builder package, which includes a free toll-free number and free virtual business address for 30 days. And I'll put a link in the description below so you can go to this package to read more about it yourself. But this is a business credit done for you. Originally, A.W.A.R.E had it for $1,400, but they have a special going on. I believe it's until the end of April. This is why I'm making a video for you guys. It's a business credit done for you. You allow A.W.A.R.E and their in-house paralegals to help you start and successfully build lines of business credit without linking to your social security number, so that you can actually meet the approval requirements and the lender of the lender and credit issuer. You'll be able to get approved for initial business credit that reports and builds your profile with Dun Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax Commercial. Now, um, keep in mind when you get this package, it's something that you must actively work to build your business credit. It's not you're going to get the business credit package and you don't have to do anything. Just keep that in mind. And the great thing about this business credit package is that you'll be able to build your credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social security number. You see, because your business credit is essentially credit that is obtained in a business name. Okay, with business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score. With an established credit profile and score, the business will then qualify for credit, and this credit is based primarily on the business's ability to pay and not the business owner's personal um, credit. Okay, since the business qualifies for the credit, in some cases there's no personal credit check required from the business owner. And that's the thing, you have to keep public and private separate. The same applies when you're doing business credit. When you're going to apply for business credit, you do not want to include a social security number, especially because it's the ens legis. It's your straw man. It's your estate. So a lot of people get stuck on, oh, I want to build my personal credit, and not realizing that you can have more lines of credit when you build business credit, and that's the beauty. So we're going to discuss the description of this package. That way you can get a better understanding on what it pertains to. So the description as it reads: when many businesses or business owners apply for credit and inquire a loan from their bank, they often get denied. The common basic reason for this denial is that they are linking their social security number, which you never want to do, with their credit, which often does more hindrance than good. So with A.W.A.R.E's business credit services, they can help you professionally and accurately, okay, establish your business credit and EIN that's not linking back to your social security number. And the package is a done for you package. So your first line of business credit can usually be as quick as 24 hours. All done for you, guaranteed business credit package prepared by the skilled and knowledgeable paralegals. Uh, get a business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social security number. So what you get with the business credit package: one, you start and establish your business profile that'll leave you set up and ready to meet the standard of the lender and credit issuer credibility, which helps you get automated approvals. Two, set up and activate your created credit profile with Dun and Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax Commercial, and get listed with them. Three, get your free DUNS number, which is essential to building great business credit. And many people, when they go to Dun and Bradstreet, what happens is that they're paying hundreds of dollars to build their business credit, which you don't need to. Okay, you don't need to do that. But of course, Dun and Bradstreet, they're providing a service, so they're selling their services. But you don't need to go that route to buy trade lines or to do any of that. Okay, with this business credit package, you will be able to establish yourself pretty quickly, as mentioned here in the description. You get initial trade credit to help build your business credit reports with no personal credit check. Get access to up to $150,000 in unsecured credit with 0% rates that you can secure even as a startup. And you would not be able to get this as someone that's building personal credit with a social security number, okay? Unless you've been established for so many years and you've built that, but that's going to take so long. And that's the beauty about when you're doing business credit, you don't have to wait that long. You can have access to so much money. I'm going to tell you $150,000 if you build your business credit profile right, and if you follow the instructions with A.W.A.R.E's business credit package, you'll be able to see $150,000 in unsecured credit within 6 to 12 months. Okay. Again, it's all pertaining to, you must actively work to build your credit profile. Okay. It can be done easily and quickly, much faster, as I mentioned, than building consumer credit scores. Okay. The vendor credit tier is a big part of this process. So if you try to do the steps out of order, you'll be turned down repeatedly. Okay. Fortunately, we know the steps to take, and we know the order in which you need to take them, because that's the most important, is being able to to follow a protocol, a proven system, a proven we can say structure. Okay, foundational protocols that you will follow to build your business credit profile. Okay, you receive a free local toll-free number for your business. You get a free 30 days business address, virtual business address. You would get an estate EIN for your business, get properly incorporated either as an LLC, sole proprietor, or corporation, whichever you choose. We can help you obtain it. You establish you successfully for the vendors like Quill, Uline, HD Supply, Gemplers, Granger, E Promos, Print Country, Staples, just to name a few. Okay, so perks you get a free toll-free number and free virtual address. After the 30 days, if you wish to keep the toll-free number, which you should and you need to if you're a business owner and you're going to take this seriously, okay. So after the 30 days, you keep the toll-free number and the address. It's going to be $29.99 a month. Okay, if you wish to just keep the toll-free number or address, uh, it's going to be $9.99 a month for one service. Okay, you'll be assigned your own service manager, and that's the thing that I love so much about Team A.W.A.R.E and what A.W.A.R.E is doing. They're providing you with your own personalized service manager, so you're never left stuck. Okay, unlike many other ecosystems and community and other people that offer similar type of services and whatnot, they don't provide you any type of support. It's they take your money, they give you what they need to give you if you're lucky, and then that's it. They leave you stranded. If you send them an email, guess what? They don't respond. And if they do respond, it'll be 1 or 2 months later. Okay, I've experienced it. This is why I'm very passionate and persistent. And what I'm whenever I'm doing my consultations, I'm doing a seminar, I'm doing my webinars, I always um, have a saying that you must study, you must research, you must stay learning as well. Very important, okay? In anything you want to perfect and master in life, you must stay persistent, you must stay learning, making sure you're staying ahead of the updated information, because a lot of other companies out there, a lot of other communities in the ecosystem, in the sovereign community, they're not staying up to date. Okay, now you be assigned your service manager, and you'll be assigned your very own um, individual that will be able to help you and support you along the way to be able to answer any questions you may have, so you're never stuck. Okay, educational materials, a bunch of freebies. You'll learn how to build lines of credit without your social security number. Okay, again, the paralegals over at A.W.A.R.E will help you establish your first line of credit, and you can contact them if you have any questions. You can send them an email at info@arewealreallyeducated.com with your brief question, and they respond pretty quickly. Again, I'm proud to be part of a community like A.W.A.R.E and being a teamster with Team A.W.A.R.E. I am very um, grateful for the opportunity that they have even given me and allowed me to share, to make videos for you guys, to do webinars. And then, of course, there are going to be other speakers coming on doing webinars, doing video presentations, and stuff like that as well. So, again, we have also weekly promos. So, if you're interested in buying this package or any of A.W.A.R.E services, simply ask us, ask Team A.W.A.R E beforehand if they have a promo, because usually they run a few promos during the month, and they'll be able to provide you with an exclusive discount. So please do not hesitate to reach out to Team A.W.A.R E. You can also send them a message, email at support@arewealreallyeducated.com, and they're more than helpful and welcoming and very, passionate on what they do, because everyone at Team A.W.A.R E has to be knowledgeable. They have to be empathetic and sympathetic to people's situations, because there is, of course, a battle out there, to take over your your freedoms. We all know that already. There's a time and place where people just, they just had it. They just get sick and tired of living a life that is mediocre, not realizing that there's so much abundance out here in the world. You have to come to a understanding. You have to come to a point where you know that something that you've been told for so long is not correct. And that goes for we've been told in a society, what the governments have, done around the world that affects the people, especially we, the people. So you have to be equipped with the knowledge, with the education, with the information, with the most up to date information, so you can be at a better position to make better choices in your life. Okay, there's so many benefits that business credit provides, including that a credit profile can be built for a business that is completely separate from the business owner's personal credit profile. Is awesome. You see, business credit scores are based on whether the business pays its bills on time. You see, a business owner can obtain credit much faster using their business credit profile versus their personal credit profile. Approval limits are much more higher as well with business accounts versus personal accounts, which are yet another benefit. I believe it's per SBA. Credit limits on business cards are usually about 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit. You know, I'm grateful. Again, I've been researching. I'm a researcher for so many years. I'm grateful that I was able to find the knowledge, the education when it came to, you know, how I can fund my many ideas. Okay, how I can fund many different business ideas that I have and that I had, that through you know, the information that I was able to obtain, I had realized that building business credit is much more powerful than building my personal profile. Okay, the business can use its credit to qualify for retail credit, tier cards eventually once you get to a certain level, and which is pretty fast, guys. You can start, um, qualifying for retail credit cards as quick as 30 to 60 days. Okay, cards like Staples, Lowe's, Sam's Club, which other ones? Costco, BP, Walmart, if you're in America, even MasterCard, Visa, and Amex, American Express. So the business can also qualify for credit lines and loans. So imagine if you had a few credit cards, okay, lines of credit on each of those of $10,000. That's, if you have four credit cards, each one with a line of $10,000 each, that's $40,000, and you were able to obtain that within 6 months. Imagine trying to do that with personal credit. It's not happening, and especially when you do it correctly. Again, business credit can be built without personal credit check. Without using a social security number. Okay, so this means in case of default, the business owner's personal assets can't be pursued. And this is why it's so important for you, um, guys and gals, to know that having even your private trust set up, okay, it's not necessary, but even having your private trust set up, you know, is so powerful. And then, having your business credit profile set up as well, this will hold so much, you know, benefits. Okay, because you're building your business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social security number. Okay, and even though most don't know this, when the business owner applies for financing, their business credit is reviewed. Why? Because you go into a bank and you want to get you want to get business credit. You're going for a loan, but it's supposed to be for your business. And what do? You give them a social security number. Why do you do that? Because that's the first things that they ask for. Okay, and that's where you make your mistake. Okay, that's where you err. Okay, you make an error by doing that. Not having established business credit will get um, any anyone that's trying to get credit declined for financing. Okay, remember also that there are no regulations that require lenders to notify the business owner of their reason for denial. So most never know. And another benefit is business credit determines the rate and terms someone pays and how much they'll get approved for. So there's so many amazing benefits, with business credit, especially if you're looking to change and transform your life. Maybe you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're working you're slaving to a job that has you just over broke. Okay, and that's okay if you have a job. I have not had a 9 to 5 job. I quit corporate America since 2008. I did it in one of the biggest financial collapses, they say, of our time. I had the courage. I was bold. The reason I did it because I was so sick and tired of being a slave to a clock. I was so sick and tired of a boss telling me when I can go to the bathroom, when I can take my lunch, when I had to take a break. It got to a point where I said I can't do this any longer. Okay, and at the time I was married. I had a significant other. Okay, not married by the churches. I was common law marriage as well. Okay, and many of you right now have the government in bed with you and your significant other, with you and your partner, because you married using the courts. Okay, keep in mind when you marry through the courts, they create a mortgage. Okay, they create these the performance bond, the payment bond, and the bid bond. I believe it is. Okay, just like your license, it's a mortgage. Just like your birth certificate, it's a mortgage, guys. And I'm not gonna digress and talk about that. So the reason I mention that is because you don't need to have, these entities involved in your life. So, but at the time, again, I was married and I had my significant other, and she, was someone that didn't really believe in the things that I was pursuing, what I was studying, what I was learning, and I was teaching myself. And that's okay. You may have a significant other that doesn't believe in this and whatnot. Just know you got to stay determined. You got to stay persistent in what you believe in. And eventually, hopefully, they can change the way they see maybe what you're doing, and maybe they'll support you. But I get so many emails from people contacting me, calling me as well for consultations, and we have conversations, and their significant other doesn't support them, and they want to do certain things. Just keep in mind that, it does take time for people to come into your world that they have no knowledge about and to start learning. But if they don't want to learn, they don't want to support you, then you're in a toxic relationship. Okay, you're in a relationship that does not deserve you. Okay, because if you're doing things to grow and prosper, then you're gonna have um, people who may not support you. And if you have those type of people who don't support you, you have to try to wean them off, get them out your life. Energy vampires is real. Not to digress, and the reason I was mentioning this to you was because I had not had a job since 2008. My significant other didn't approve of that. I quit. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and many of you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And maybe you have a great idea. You have an idea where you can, launch a business. It doesn't have to be a storefront. That's a lot of people's misconceptions as well. You can do it from home. So when I quit corporate America, I started working for myself. I started working from home. Okay, and I was able to do it. And regardless of the kickback that I got at home at the time, and by the way, we're no longer together. Thankfully, I'm very grateful, because things always happen for pure divinity and for the best of us. Okay, so that's why if you want to build a business, it could be an internet business, it could be a home business, even though you don't want to have your business address be your home address as well. Okay, you want to have a different address, virtual address. You want to get also, your business established in a great state that has great benefits. I use Delaware, also Las Vegas. We're not going to touch upon that. Now I'll save that for another video. But again, building, a business credit profile is going to do some amazing things for you. It's going to put money in your pocket soon, quicker than building a personal profile. Okay, again, it's like the perception that lenders and vendors and credit issuers have of your business will be critical to your ability to build strong business credit. Okay, there are over, I believe, um, like 20 legitimacy points which are necessary for a business to have a strong, credible foundation. Okay, so it is very important that you use your exact business, your legal name. Okay, your full business name should include any recorded DBA filing as well, so that you will be using. Ensure your business name is exactly the same on your corporation papers, licenses, and bank statements. So there are a few things that will be done for you with this business credit builder package. So again, you just contact A.W.A.R.E. They'll be able to help you and guide you build your business credit profile for your EIN that's not linked to your social security number, guys. Okay, I hope you were able to, get some better understanding on business credit and how it works. I'm gonna be doing another video on business credit in regards to uh, how to build, your business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social security number real soon. The different tiers as well. I'll put a link to this package in the description to the video. If you have any questions or comments, please contact Team A.W.A.R.E. They'll be more than happy to reply and answer any of your questions. I appreciate you guys all. Continue the good fight. I'm Emilio with AreWeAllReallyEducated.com. Peace and blessings to you always. Namaste.